I'm here with Attorney Warner Mendenhall in Washington, D.C. We're at Rescue the Republic. Tell us why you came to this event.
Well, I was asked to come, but I'm happy to be here. It's so important that we don't forget how much our democracy, our Constitution, our legal system has been frayed by this. And we need to restore, and we are restoring, first of all, the expectations that citizens have in their government. And the government needs to get back under control as servants of the people, not the bosses. And they've been the bosses with all these mandates and everything else. So that's why I'm here to support the effort. I've got some clients down here as well. Some other attorneys are here with me. So it's a fantastic experience to be here with everybody. We need to remember we are not alone. And the only way things are moving is by they're increasing every day. People come up to me every day. We are breaking through bit by bit. So I think we're going to get somewhere really good. And I think we're at the point that we need to really examine what we need to do to refound the country on the constitutional principles that we've lived under all these years. We need to restore those, though. They've been eroded tremendously.
You mentioned that some of your clients are here. Yes. I believe some of them were carrying an American flag and proceeding up to the stage earlier. They're firefighters that you're representing.
We are very privileged to try to get the U.S. Supreme Court to look at what New York did to its firefighters with these mandates. They are unconstitutional. They're unconstitutional mandates. It's very clear. The court needs to weigh in on this so this doesn't happen again. So I was brought on here to try to get that appeal filed. We filed what's called a writ of certiorari. We're asking the Supreme Court to review this case. And there are more battles to come. There's even firefighters who've gotten back on the job. What they're seeing is retaliation. That's also illegal. They need to know that. So we're looking at this from all kinds of directions.
Are there any concrete changes that you're looking to come out of this movement that's here in terms of legislation, changes in the law, things that people are advocating for that would affect informed consent, medical mandates, all of these issues?
Well, I want to say that this movement and all the people who stood up at work and walked off the job and whatever they went through is really creating some changes. We have 12 appellate victories since May that is changing the shape of the employer-employee relationship in favor of the employee. That's a tremendous change. A new administration could really come in and rein in the administrative state because they are violating the mandates that they had from our Congress all over the place. So we need to get the administrative state back under control. And we have a great Supreme Court for that right now. Judge Gorsuch just wrote a book, Overruled, with Janie Nietzsche. And it's a fantastic book. You guys should all look at it. But we all get it. Even our local administrative state is out of control. I read that story about the rancher who had a fence up for 80, 90 years. All of a sudden they're coming in to have him tear the fence down and charging him. So there's a lot of work to be done. Amos Miller's case, by the way, farmers, who just want to sell milk or cheese or other food, good food. The administrative state is challenging them. So all this has got to be rolled back.
All right. I'm here reporting from New York. Is there anything you'd like to say to New Yorkers, especially? Any final thought for them?
Well, I have some family in New York, so hello to my family up there. We are with you, New Yorkers. I know that the city itself was one of the very worst in the country, but the efforts of the New York City firefighters, other safety workers, frontline workers, have all helped to roll this back. And I think we all understand much better. We're prepared now. When this first happened, a lot of the lawyers and people were just sort of stunned. And, we had to get our act together and figure out the pathways to sue. And this cannot happen again because we have created antibodies throughout the society that will jump to attention if this ever happens again.
All right. Thank you very much for speaking with me.
You're welcome.